In my opinion, this is about as good as it gets to finding one that's in new old stock condition. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Royce from Mel. Welcome to my channel. Tonight's video is going to be kind of an unusual one. I guess I haven't really done any vintage toy reviews in quite a while. I used to do some, in the past I've done some. And this is a Hot Wheels set from 1978 called CRISS Crash. And believe it or not, I wanted this ever since I was a little kid. I would have been 7 years old, I think, when this came out. Somewhere around, 6 or 7. Anyway, this set, I found it locally, and I think because the guy had his pickup only, and it was in Amishville, basically, Pennsylvania. I don't know why, but it did not sell on eBay. And anyway, I got a hold of the seller and worked a deal out, and I got this thing for an awesome price. I mean, you can't even buy one of the 2 cars that came in this set for what I paid for the whole entire thing. So I was really excited about that. He knows it's going in my personal collection. And I got talking to him upon pickup, and he's 56 years old and had this from new. In my opinion, this is about as good as it gets to finding one that's in new old stock condition. His parents had bought it for him at Two Guys department store. And if you do the math on that with inflation of $13.97, you're talking like $62 and something today's money. So this would have been a set that my parents could not have afforded in 1978. My dad was a plumber who did not make, the kind of money you think plumbers make. He didn't make a whole lot. So, and it was 3 of us boys, so I definitely always got the hand-me-downs of the first 2 boys. The stuff got all busted up, and I never really had too much. It was brand new. But I did get a few Hot Wheels cars at Easter time, and I still have all the Hot Wheels cars that I had from my childhood. And this is a kit, or a set, I should say, that I had wanted ever since new. And a dream came true recently. And to get this for basically nothing is absolutely crazy. But it's not perfect. It's got a lot of moth damage there on the back side, but the graphics are great on the front. Everything is included. I didn't find anything missing from the set. Let me flip it over here once. So the way this box is made, it's basically similar. If you know, like Star Wars vintage toys, it's a similar setup, and even the vintage G.I. Joe stuff. It was printed on cardboard, and then you also had a glue-on nice 4-color label on the front. But normally the box would just be done in a 1 or 2 ink colors. So the back here is in good shape. He had tape stuck here, which kind of stinks. But I repaired the damage here on the corner, or it was this corner, I guess, was really bad. I just use Elmer's glue, and that usually works pretty well in vintage toy boxes and things to get it fixed up. So I am going to get this all out and show you guys. I'm just so excited about this. You can't even comprehend how excited I really am about this. A lot of these sets are missing that background piece there. It's in the box. I mean, he even has the original mailway for information from Mattel that's dated 76 paper. That's in here. Which that paper also was in the Thrill Drivers corkscrew set, I believe, and probably some other sets from Mattel at the time period. I just love this time period, like the 74 to 84, because that's what I grew up on. And so anyway, it's really, really awesome. Can't wait to share it with you guys and open it up and play with it. So I'm going to set it up and do it all here on the floor in my living room. And annoy the dogs with it. But the other odd note is, I owned those 2 cars, the 442 and the Torino, from the same colors, orange and black, since new when I was a kid. So I don't think they were exclusive to this set, because I did not own this set. But that's the 2 cars you get with it. And you guys are going to be, it's just amazing, this set. I think it is amazing. To see one in this condition, the two cars are darn near mint. He definitely, you could tell, played with it, but looking in the one Bob Parker book, you can see here that the orange flat out 442 and the black Torino called Torino Stalker, they did sell them separately. So I kind of always figured that, because I remember getting these in my Easter basket that had the patch offer on the card backs. I mean, I remember that clearly. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, and we'll start pulling parts out. One piece. That piece I already had out of the box because I could not get it back in. Two more pieces of curved. And two straight pieces. One of the cars. Small track. This thingamajig. Got the original instructions, the original backboard, and here's the mailway information consumer affairs department paper I was talking about before. That's dated 76. Pretty cool to see the old stuff. Got the instructions. I'll show you guys the cars quick. We got the Torino. Looks really nice. The plastic bumper in the front is kind of banged up because I'd assume it was played with. But it's not bad. Not bad at all. And then the 442 was definitely smacked up in the front. I mean, there's a lot of paint chips on the front, but the rest of the car is really, really nice condition. But these are the two that would have came with the set, and he claims they are the ones that came with the set since he's owned it since new, and so that's really cool. You just don't see that very often. But the front bumper on this Torino is definitely took a lot of wax, but not many paint chips at all on this one, if any. Looks really good. Very cool. So let's get this set up and we will see. I did bring some other cars out. I didn't really want to get the two original cars smashed up. So obviously the stickers are already put on this thing. And I guess this is just two foam wheels, which the foam thankfully is not rotted. It's just two rollers in there with foam on, and that's what pushes the cars through. So it makes a lot of noise. Dated 76 on the bottom. I'm pretty sure this set came out in 78. Alright, so let's get started here. We need Alright, I brought in some other cars because I don't really want to damage the two original ones more than they already are, but here's an older Hot Wheels car. This thing here, I don't know why that's not popping in right there. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that wasn't clicking in the whole way on the one side there. So I'm thinking you would almost need to have two people, one person turning this as well as loading the cars in. Maybe go this direction. No, you can only go one direction. Well, that's a bust. So I don't know if it's because the foam is kind of soft in there. Doesn't seem to really. So I can't go that way. It's only one direction. Well, so that's a bust. That doesn't seem to be. Yeah, the black foam's going all over the place. So I think the foam rollers are starting to disintegrate. So I think I'm going to stop. Well, that sucks. That was kind of a bust. But anyway, that was the crisscross crash. So one thing, oh, the track fell off back here. I didn't see that. One thing that would have been kind of cool is I didn't even realize this level is higher here. So I guess you can slam in each other that way too. Because I always thought the X actually was on the same level, but this one here actually jumps over it. Here that it's on two different levels at that. That's interesting. But anyway, sorry guys, that was a bust, but the black foam is starting to deteriorate inside. Inside there you got the two rollers. So that's a bust, but pretty cool at least to get it out and try it and relive my childhood that I didn't really have. So that's pretty cool. But I had no idea. I didn't even notice that before, that was two different levels there. So that's pretty wild. But anyway, so all right, that's that. So thanks everybody for watching and helping me relive a little memory of a set that I never had as a kid and I always wanted. It was kind of a bust, I guess. Sometimes they say don't meet your heroes because could be a disappointment, but I think it's because the foam rollers are so funky. I think that's why it's not really working right. But so I'll have to look up if they had a modern version of this, because I know like the Thrill Climbers corkscrew set, they re-released I think in 20 or 21, and I will be doing a video of that eventually. The original set from 76 and the remake set, the reissue. So thanks everybody for coming along. I appreciate it. And if you like this type of video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, share, like, all that good stuff. If you're not a member, Remember, I always say that. If you're not a subscriber, please consider it's free. You can't beat free. And I will see you guys next week. Hopefully next week. So have a good day. See you guys later. Bye-bye now. Right around in here is where I started losing the audio right around in this area here. So we will see what this sounds like.